So you saw the thumbnail, so there's no reason to play around with this. I have a box. We all want to know what's in the box. Sony glass. Sony glass so far has been pretty good. I'm shooting this on the DJI Osmo because I'm going to put the glass on for the video. But what we have today is a prime lens. I don't know if you can even see that there. It's a prime lens. It's 85mm. It's a 1.8, so it's a very fast lens. I've been using the what is a thick thing of documentation here. That's funny. I've been using the 24 to 240 zoom lens. It's been working out really well. I really like the pictures that it makes. So here is a brand new lens. Nice new glass. Sony glass. It's not too heavy. I think this is aluminum and the actual focusing ring is plastic, but it feels nice. Shiny, pretty glass. It's a really wide lens. It's like, this is the widest I've ever had. I have my Canon has a I want to say it's 23 or something like that. It's a pancake lens, but that's 2. So this is 1.8. It's lower, so it's faster. One more thing in the box. Sony gives you, not gives you, but as part of what you buy, it comes with, it's nice. I don't know, Canon does not do this. So, this is a Sony a7 III. This is, I've been using this for about a month now. I use it every day. This camera so far has been really great. This lens should make it a great portrait, because with a shallow, I mean, it has a shallow focus. When you put shallow focus on this, which actually you can do it really well with the 240. I think the 240 gives me really cool bokeh that I never got before, even with the Canon, unless I really force the Canon. This does it almost as if you're just asking it to do it, but this should make the bokeh just really pop. I don't know if I'll be able to do a vlog with I still need to do a vlog with this. It's been busy. So it's an E-mount lens. It has a focus and a manual focus switch. This is the first lens that I have that actually has this. So I'm going to put it on here. This guy is a 24 now. This makes this camera this is great for portraits. That's what I plan on doing. Like doing landscapes with this is really nice when you have a wide landscape. I just like the way it looks. With pictures though, this thing really pops with pictures. So how I'm gonna do this, I'm not totally sure. I guess I'm just gonna have to collect a bunch of pictures and then I'll put it after this. So this works beautifully. It looks really cool. Just the bokeh, just playing around with it right now in the first 5 seconds is really wonderful. Interesting thing, that 24 to 240 lens is large, of course, and it's quite heavy. It might actually be heavier than the body. This, because it's aluminum, because it's a lighter build, they actually make another one, an 88, 85, but it's a 1.4 and it's twice as much, more than twice as much. So this is a cheaper alternative, and I think for what I do, I'm not a professional photographer. I'm not professional anything. I just like to play around and make pictures, make YouTube videos, things like that. This lens makes this camera super light, and I can't imagine using this camera more than I do already. I have to sleep and shower and work, but every other time where I can get my hands on a camera, on this camera now, is great. This lens is really super. So I'm gonna just start collecting photos, I guess, and then I'm gonna make this with a bunch of photos. I may try some video, but we'll see. The zoom on this, because it's 85, is close, but boy, the bokeh on this thing is super. Let's get to the pictures. I think I have to be a considerable distance away I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me, but there's not much other noise going on. So this is the 85 1.8 Sony lens. I think for portraits and for any sort of picture where you want the subject to be in the front and the back to be blurry, the bokeh, I think this lens will do it perfectly. So this is the 85 millimeter Sony on the Sony A7 III. So let's take some pictures now. Let's actually go take pictures and not just video. So this is the 85 millimeter. I'm pointing it at the skyline this morning. It's nice and sharp. I realize when I shoot manual, I'm about to put up some pictures. When I shoot manual, I don't have to leave the shutter open for that long. Typically with the 240, I have to leave it for almost a second and a half to get a nice clear shot. This I can maybe a second. I can think I can get away with a half a second, but let's go ahead and go to the pictures.